Fertility Bridges has an unmatched egg donor database. Intended parents have repeatedly told us it's the best that they have seen. There are agencies that have been in the business for decades and have been unable to match the quality of our egg donors. Unlike some of the largest agencies, we are not interested in sheer numbers and having thousands of donors for intended parents to peruse. We feel that makes the task of finding a donor even more overwhelming, since intended parents won't seriously consider the majority of those donors. And many aren't really available either. Instead, we have carefully studied the characteristics that intended parents look for in a donor and focus our efforts on recruiting specifically those type of donors. We are the only donor agency that requires that every donor in our program is college educated, possesses health and beauty, has notable achievements, and is available to travel for egg donation. Typically, only 1 out of 20 college-educated donors that applies to our egg donor program is accepted. Fertility Bridges is the only top 5 donor agency that calls every single donor in our program and sends out bi-monthly donor care emails with important information about our donor program and the egg donation process. We are also the only agency who has 4 donor coordinators, who are repeat donors themselves and who have donated a combined amount of 15 times. Who better to guide a new egg donor on what to expect than someone who has been through it themselves? Through our careful recruitment and selection process, we have chosen 350 unique and talented donors who are eager and excited about helping you fulfill your dream of having a child. We encourage you to take the time and to get to know some of these amazing women. You actually have the opportunity to delve into their lives through their photos, stories, blogs, and comments. Unlike any other database on the internet, ours resembles a social networking site like Facebook. Though it is anonymous, of course, and donors and intended parents are required to use code names. You can actually send a note to a donor you are interested in and get a reply back. Certainly, you don't have to utilize this technology function if you don't want, and we will manage all of the communications for you. However, some intended parents find it incredibly empowering and refreshing. You can look through all 350 profiles if you want one by one, or like most parents, you can search based on characteristics, such as hair or eye color. If that seems too overwhelming, no worries. We can perform a custom search for you at no charge. You can send us a picture of you and we will send profiles of donors we believe resemble you. If you can't find the right donor for you, we can even go outside of our agency to locate that person with hard-to-find traits, such as those donors that are Jewish, Asian, or Indian, and facilitate a match with them. Our intended parents come from all across the United States and from all over the world too. As a result, we look for diversity in our donor pool that is unparalleled by any other donor database. We don't just focus on one region of the country, we look everywhere. Currently, we have 350 donors from nearly every state in the U.S. They live in 250 different cities within about 50 metropolitan areas. Because we have the entire United States of 10 million young college-educated donors to target as a recruiting ground, we aim to only select the absolute best. Why should you settle for any less?